It all started on a hot summer afternoon when I decided it was time to upgrade my home security, specifically around the pool. I had been thinking about installing a smart lock on my pool fence for a while now. Why? Simple: safety. With kids in the neighborhood and the pool being such a tempting attraction, I wanted to make sure everything was secure. So, I spent my weekend getting the lock installed, excited about the convenience of controlling it remotely with my phone. Everything was going smoothly until, out of nowhere, I hear a knock on my door. I open it, and to my surprise, standing there was Karen, my neighbor, with a look of utter disbelief on her face. And right behind her was her son. Let's just say, he wasn't exactly thrilled to see me. Without wasting a second, Karen immediately starts complaining about the lock, saying it's too fancy and accusing me of making the neighborhood feel like a prison. She said the lock was a disruption to the community, even though I had every right to make upgrades to my own property. But here's the real kicker: her son, who had been standing quietly, suddenly jumped in and said, "This is so messed up. You shouldn't be putting locks on anything without permission from the community." I tried to remain calm, explaining that I wasn't breaking any rules and that I had every right to install a lock for safety reasons. But before I knew it, Karen's son whipped out his phone and dialed 911. Yes, you heard that right, he called the cops. He claimed I was doing something illegal by installing a smart lock on my pool fence. At this point, I was completely stunned. I couldn't believe I was having a 911 call placed on me over something as trivial as a pool lock. Within minutes, the police arrived. They listened to both sides of the story, and after a few moments of confusion, they finally realized that there was no emergency, just an overreaction. The officer explained to Karen's son that I was well within my rights to make upgrades to my property and that he needed to stop calling 911 for petty reasons. It was a relief, but at the same time, it was a reminder of just how ridiculous some situations can get. The whole experience was mind-blowing. A simple pool lock installation turned into a full-blown drama. And the lesson here? Sometimes, people will make a mountain out of a molehill just to stir up trouble. But in the end, I just wanted to keep my pool safe, and that's exactly what I did. Outro. So, what do you think? Have you ever had a similar experience where someone blew things out of proportion? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more crazy stories like this.